But Aaron Imholt sent live on the air a picture of Kayla Rekieta, who he was having relations with at the time. She walked into his studio while he was live streaming, right? And to entice him, you do something sassy and sexy or whatever. She walked in nude, not on camera, and she was like this because I saw the photo, ladies and gentlemen. And he went, wow, and like, bing, took a picture of it, right? A few months back, I was angry with Aaron at the time because I had some misinformation. I was, in my opinion, a bit manipulated by a few people. Some texts were being written to me by someone who is, I hope, I once considered a friend, but they weren't actually from her. It was psychological fucking torture and warfare. Lots of drugs on their end involved, and lots of worry, lots of strife, lots of pain. But so Aaron, down and out on his luck, cucked out of his life, embarrassed by the whole situation, fucking trying to cope with it. Sends that picture, completely consensual picture that was taken of Kayla. He sends it live on the air to my husband, who never asked for it. Nick Rekieta gets a hold of this information probably because I said it on this stream, and he watches everything instead of, I don't know, hanging out with his children. And then him and to be honest, I don't even know who I got text from now that I know that he was writing all of the text from my friend April. But not all of them, some of them. When I talked to her on the phone, that's different. But I did not hear from her. But all of a sudden now we're getting like, can you describe the photo? Can you describe the photos? Were there any more of them? Were there this? Were there that? This is all, in my opinion. Again, it's my opinion. Nick can't stand that Aaron got out of the polycule before the shit hit the fan and they battering rammed the door down and they all got fucking like fucked because they were, getting high around a bunch of fucking kids, okay? So they're like, well, we'll get Aaron. This is how Nick Rekieta is like, this is how I'm going to fucking cope. We'll get him. I don't think Kayla wants anything to do with it. They took their kids away for a period of time. I think Kayla, like, fuck this. That's a douchey thing to do. But we have our kids back. Can you get off of the internet, Rekieta, keyboard warrior? Like, fuck. Who cares? Rekieta texts me all these things. I wish you could have seen her face when that happened. Terrible. So Aaron has to go through this whole trial for that. Whole thing. Minnesota police are calling Gino and I to get our statements. And yeah, I was like, we're like, we don't lie. This is what happened. It's stupid. Well, Gino more said it was stupid at the time. I had more spicier words. I was angry with him at the time. And said, yeah, it was disgusting, awful thing to do. It was a photo like this, blah, blah, blah. Da, 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 da. Aaron ends up pleading down to it and being able to talk about it now. So he got a misdemeanor, a gross misdemeanor, which he deserved. Felony, I don't think people plead down things all the time. All right. And yeah, he pled guilty to it, atoned. I guess he's going to get sentenced. He had a $50 fine for it, which he deserves to pay. Rekieta can't stand that. Still can't stand it. Couldn't stand it. Called the courthouse every day, I heard. They only talked to Kayla one time. She gave them one statement and didn't answer ever again. Because, want to know why? Because she's hanging out with her kids, probably. Probably just wants this all to be over. Not Rekieta, though. Nope, not Rekieta. And thank God, I feel better about it now because April is safe and away from all this fucking bullshit. And thank fucking God because it was a really fucking disturbing few months we had there when I was talking to her. And the only reason I had to reach out to Toe is because I was genuinely fucking worried. Tried to reach out to Rekieta to say, she's telling me this is happening. Um, she's acting fucking nuts and telling me she's doing fucking whippets in her car, right? Listen, it's just life experience that made me go, I'd rather do something drastic than do nothing at all and something fucking horrible happen. And I'm just glad she's out of that fucking situation. So when I reach out to Rekieta, what does he do? Nothing. Doesn't answer. Tells her, tell Keanu you misheard her. You didn't tell her that. Reached out to another friend to call Nick. She does. Says Keanu's fucking desperately fucking worried about April. She's doing this. She sounds fucking kooky. She said, I'm doing this. My car, yada, yada. And then he goes, no, no, don't worry about that. I know what she's doing. It's fine. Then he reaches out to me, and then I'm trying to be nice. I'm like, oh, well, I guess thank you for checking on her. He's like, I was with the kids all day. I'm like, oh my God, you asshole. And then her and I start fucking talking again. And now it calls every fucking day. It's calls every day about the fucking, and I've never heard someone so fucking. I'm about to go on stage and then I get off stage and I was sitting in the bathroom praying with her. I thought she was hyperventilating so bad because she thought she was gonna lose Nick because he was blaming her for missing their fucking drug test. I never heard her really. She rolled back on the things that she said about Aaron and fucking. She only ever told me a bad word about fucking Nick and what was going on there, and said no, Aaron was not this or that. So I can only go off of her word. But you get a manipulator, former lawyer like Rekieta, promising her that he'll be with her after all this is over, but we gotta get Aaron. We gotta get Aaron. What do you know about Keanu? Oh, this is what you should do. Yeah, you should definitely lean into that. Even though she rolled back, she said one thing, it was his text, and then she said no, that never happened. He wrote the text, but whose heartstrings are you going to pull at? The person that was fucking violently fucking abused. And I don't even blame her for that. I think she was being fucking mentally abused by Nick. So I don't even fucking blame her for that. But of course, I'm going to go, oh, fuck. How, fuck you, Toe. Then, it becomes, no, that's not, he wrote those. He's been emotionally abusing me. I'm like, okay.